up, y'all? We're finally back. Josh is going to be here soon. Zach is going to show up. And we're going to talk about a few albums and a few new songs tonight. We're finally back together. It's just hard to get everyone together. We're all adulting and shit. But right now we're going to talk about the new Babymetal album. But I do this all the time. I ask you guys, I say, hey, we're going to review this stuff. What are your thoughts on it all? And we got a few replies. I said, we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about Babymetal, ICP, Between the Buried and Me, and the new Ghost. And then we're gonna talk about the two new Mudvayne songs. But and that's a last-minute addition because of Chris Lee. We'll get to his comment in a moment. But here's what you guys said. Our good buddy John Short says, laughing my ass off. I didn't know there was a new BT Bam album. Hope it's good. I dug Colors 2. I'm going to tell you right now, I thought I like it more than Colors 2, and I mentioned that on here. Then Zach says, blasphemy, I haven't finished the new one yet. So then Chris Lee, he says, awesome stuff. You have to talk about the new Mudvayne 2. I said, maybe so. And then our another good friend, another local musician here in town, Rachel Faye, she says, absent thereafter is cowboy prog metal and it's wild. And yes, one of my favorites. One of my favorites on the new Between the Buried and Me. I love that one. So cool when it gets to that bluegrassy shit.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, and that's just on my personal profile. There was also some replies on the Speaker Brains group. Let me see. Where is it? Here we go. Actually, we only have one, but it's a long one. It is. It's our good buddy Mick Howell. He says, Ghost is great, talented, pretty unique, but I honestly feel like they are overhyped, kind of like Tool. Amazing talent, but just overhyped. And I can agree with that. There is a lot of hype behind Ghost, but I do think that they're worth the hype. But we'll get into thoughts on that album eventually. I'm gonna tell you right now, the new album isn't worth the hype. But Ghost as a band, but that's also me. I'm a big fan of lore bands and gimmick bands, and Ghost is just fun as shit, So there's a lot. We get that complaint that, oh, they look like this but sound like that. I'm like, you know what? There's a million bands that look like this and sound brutal as fuck. Why can't one band just be weird? Why can't one band just be a little sillier? Let it happen. Let it happen, people. Mick also says ICP's new shit is the equivalent of David Anderson farting on a snare drum for a beat and then trying to be cool about it. I feel like they've turned into dad joke rap. You said you've done that?
I was joking.
I'm gonna teabag your drum set.
Teabag the drum set and be like, yeah, no.
But yeah, he feels like they've turned into dad joke rap. And you know what? They were dad joke rap in the 90s.
They really were. It really depends on which song you're kind of looking at and everything. Yeah. And I don't know. I
like, to me, I'm here. All right, legacy bands. All right, we're going to talk about dad joke bands. Limp Bizkit is doing better dad joke music than anybody out there right now. Fucking love it.
Oh shit, we got. So he has a new single that just.
And it's great.
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
We have to talk about that then.
Yeah, we'll talk about it too. I love it.
We'll add that in with the Mudvayne stuff.
I love it. Yeah,
because I haven't heard it yet. But was it like having sex with?
Making love to Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, and I was like, I need to listen to it. I just hadn't had a chance to.
It's good.
Like 2 days ago.
It's your normal Limp Bizkit shit, but it's got all the Limp Bizkit shit that I like.
We'll have to check that out and then
love it.
Talk about it because I want to.
Yeah, good idea.
He has a good album. He has an album. They have an album at the end. It's coming out like soon, like October, November.
Who?
I thought Limp Bizkit. Are they releasing a new album?
They haven't announced anything. But a couple of years ago, we got Limp Bizkit Still Sucks, which I thought was fantastic. Yeah, I love the shit out of that one. Then Mick also says, Babymetal is sick as fuck with some sick as fuck collabs. Not to mention their non-collab work is sick as fuck too. Sadly though, Babymetal is gonna sound like Babymetal. There's a little growth there for sure, especially with the girls doing their own growls and shit. But it's still a Babymetal record. And yeah, but I can't wait to talk about the new Babymetal album because of how disappointed I was with the other one. Then he says, haven't listened to the new BT Bam yet, but anticipate it's going to be another BT Bam typical album. Hopefully something will shock me. Interested on what all your thoughts are on the new Mudvayne stuff and now that's out now and what's to come. Pinching all of your nipples from afar, respectfully, have fun. So thank you guys for joining in on the fun. If you are new to this channel and you want to join in on the fun, just look up the Speaker Brains Facebook group on Facebook, and the only rule is don't be a dick. And I'm going to tell you right now, we've been running the Speaker Brains Facebook group for 10 years now, and
Decade.
yeah, and it blows my mind that out of all the music groups that I'm a part of, that I've seen, there is absolutely no drama. And I want to thank everybody that's a part of the group for keeping it pretty drama free. I've seen some arguments, but it's not all the time. But the arguments are clean. No.
You're welcome.
No sucker punches, no name calling. It's exactly what I would like it to be. Just people talking about music, laughing about music, just music beams, and we post music news on there. But yeah, thanks everybody for keeping it drama free for 10 fucking years. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. So here we are with Babymetal's new album. What the fuck is it called? Metal Fourth. Metal Fourth. Let me pull up my notes.
Yeah. Metal.
Now.
What the fuck was it again?
Yeah. I mentioned.
It's a short album.
It is.
It's 35 minutes.
But it's an easy listen, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I can turn it on and be done with it pretty quick and not be bored.
Right. No, there's not a boring song on it.
Yeah. And so I was disappointed with the other one. We never got around to reviewing it a couple years ago, but
we did.
I remember it was on my disappointments of the year.
Yeah, we talked about it then.
We talked about it then.
We talked about it for a good minute though, so we kind of did it in that.
Yeah. So, and it's a good album. In fact, it's a really great fucking album. It's a good ass metal album. It's a great J metal album, but I don't want to say it doesn't sound like Babymetal, but it's not what I really want from Babymetal. Especially coming after Metal Galaxy, which was just all over the place. Because it was like the first album, not gonna lie, felt like a really cool, fun novelty album. It was like, never heard this before. This is cool. And then the second album is like, damn, there's some real fucking growth here. Some folk metal, you got Herman Lee fucking killing it on a track, and then Galaxy comes out, and it was like, oh shit! It's like it just took everything great about Metal Resistance, and
it kept getting like they progressed. You could see the progression right up until that point. You're like,
it just kept getting better.
The first
better.
album was Japanese pop metal.
Yeah, and that shit's fun. It
was new. It was because at that time, I mean, they were the start.
And it was new to me.
Metal.
It was new to me, and fairly new in the States, but there are people probably 10 years younger than me that are like, that's not even the best J-metal band out there. They know all the Japanese stuff.
There's a lot, though, because actually, after Babymetal, it was like, let's see if there's more, and I was like...
There was Iron Bunny for a minute that was really cool. They didn't last long.
Maiden, or the Maids, what's the one...
Ah, fuck, I can't remember.
They're dressed up in maid outfits or some shit.
God.
That was another one. Hanabi's is out now.
Hanabi's
they're like new metal fucking...
Yeah.
They're fucking fantastic. Like, they're, I'm
and so,
new metal nerd,
so the other one comes out, and it's just very dialed back. The wackiness is gone. The unpredictable aspects are all gone. That was a big thing I loved about the other ones was how... Yeah, I mean, it was...
We talked about that, too. Like, we were afraid that it was going to happen, and it did.
Yeah. Because it's like... They dialed it back. The wackiness is gone. The different genres are gone. Like it's pretty much straight J metal. Here comes Josh. What up?
What's up?
Well, we're talking about the new Babymetal right now. We just started.
There's like 3 songs on it.
well, 3 Babymetal songs.
No, not even that.
Two.
Two beginning songs to animes,
Well, we
and
just
then one
started, so we
baby
haven't
one.
gotten
TV.
into it.
It sounds like start to 2 anime shows, and then one is actually Babymetal. And everything else just sounds like the bands that they're guest starring. It sounds like Babymetal guest starring with them.
Yeah, I've seen those.
It's not bad, but it's
I've seen those complaints. Yeah, I've seen those complaints. But yeah, the other one, I get bored with it.
It's Gorilla's Plastic Island all over again.
Plastic Beach.
Plastic Beach all over again.
Fucking humans. I get it. When the collabs
Are the majority
of the while the features are more than features.
Right.
But
I mean, they're not bad though. At least that's.
yeah.
There's not a bad song on the new album.
So yeah, I was very disappointed with the other one, and then all of a sudden, recently there was that collab with Electric Callboy came out, the rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. I was like, this is fucking cool. And then a little while later, there was the Bloodywood collab. And I'm like, oh shit, all right, I love Bloodywood. And all right, we're going in the right fucking direction. Then boom, the Poppy collab drops and I'm like, oh shit, we're fucking, it's like that meme with Vince McMahon. You know, where
Like
it's
he's
like,
like,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Like his whole body.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's how I was feeling. That's how I was vibing it. And yeah, so the album comes out, man, and boom, fucking.
Oh, that's the exact order.
35 minutes.
Poppy.
So
It starts with Poppy.
Okay, so
and then
the
it goes
first
to,
song with Poppy,
Electric
though, that
Callboy.
one's a legit Poppy collab, though. Like that is more Babymetal than Poppy. Poppy does the screams in that one a lot, and then she has like little parts. So I like that's a good way to start this album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Poppy did fantastic. I like how Poppy's going into the more scream metal stuff now, and she's actually like.
I'm glad she's getting recognized so hard right
as
now
a metal artist now. So that was a big thing.
And like her recent collab with Amy Lee and.
Haven't heard.
Oh, really? Wow. With
Haven't yet to
her and Courtney LaPlante.
I realize that I'm not a Courtney
Fucking
LaPlante
awesome.
fan.
I'm not either. But
I don't like Spirit Box.
I like Spirit Box. Okay, they haven't super impressed me yet. Even the new album that came out earlier this year, I was just like,
I didn't. That's
Spirit Box
actually
on the album.
Yeah. The collab that they did on this album, I did not like it at all. Like that's my least favorite song. It's okay.
With Spirit Box.
Yeah, I didn't. It's for that out the entire album. That's my least favorite song. It's just because I just don't like her. I get where I can see we're fans, but like for me, she just doesn't do anything for me.
I just have a.
I think for women in metal.
Well, no, I have
in
a.
general. Like,
I don't want to say this is my problem with Courtney, but I'm like I have a slight bit of a grudge because her.
Wrestle Bear once. Fuck that.
Yeah,
shit.
she fucked that Wrestle Bear once up, man. They got kicked.
Did they come back?
They kicked Krista out. All right, they're talking about it. One guy is talking to Krista and saying, "Let's get the band back together," but there hasn't been any serious news since. But yeah, they kicked fucking Krista out. Most of the band was gone anyway. She comes in and they turned I Wrestled a Bear Once into a very predictable modern metal shit. And that I like Spirit Box more than the stuff they did with I Wrestled a Bear Once. Because now you're not destroying one of my favorite bands. Now you've made your own band. And it's a separate entity, alright, but yeah, I'm like, you fucking ruined I Wrestled a Bear Once. Because like when I Wrestled a Bear Once come out, man, that EP and those first 2 albums, still to this day, highly unpredictable shit going on in there. Love the hell out of it. But yeah, so like track by track, Poppy, From Me to You, damn good, heavy, love Poppy. I'm glad they finally did something together. Like I said, I'm glad Poppy's getting recognized. I'm glad she's getting.
She does a lot of collabs though.
Yeah, she a lot of songs.
Like she was with Bad Omens.
Yeah,
she was with,
Health.
Yep.
God, man.
She's just been doing collabing.
Knocked
with
Loose.
Slaughter to Prevail's new album that she has a part on. She just kind of just goes everywhere.
So I like that. I like that a lot. And it's correct. I've been watching her since it was just weird YouTube videos. on the internet. And
She tried that album, what, 2 years ago? That kind of didn't really do much.
the kind of this little alt pop album.
Yeah.
It was alright.
It was okay.
It wasn't a favorite. I
It
mean,
wasn't.
it was good, but it was like I still liked
Her Christmas songs were funny.
I still liked the Flux album more than that one.
That's the one that she did all the what's that band called? Shit. The Jack Off Jill stuff. And
Yeah. The more Jack Off Jilly kind of stuff.
Jack Off Jill and
some shoegaze on there.
Yeah. That more 90s feel grungy kind of stuff.
Yeah, a little more Veruca Saltish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got out of that.
Little holy.
Garbage.
Oh yeah, garbagey.
Garbage.
Good garbage.
Not the garbage, but the band, the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too. Like that got a lot, and that was different too because you haven't heard stuff like that in a while.
Yeah, and she
Kind of brought back that
kills it.
nostalgia.
Yeah, she kills it, you know. Then Rat-Tat-Tat-Tat with Electric Callboy is really cool. I love the high vocals, the kind of funky bits. And what's crazy is a lot of these features, a lot of these people I've never listened to before. Callboy is another one. You've showed me some of their songs before, and I was like, all right, this is cool.
That's
but
a fun band.
I've never dove in. And I'm like, all right, then this is a cool introduction to a lot of these bands that I know of, but never checked out. But so yeah, another great song, another great collab. I told David this was going to be a short review because like I have nothing to say about this except for this song's cool, this collab is awesome, this song's awesome,
Right.
the collab is awesome. You know, that's basically what.
Song 3 was like Slaughter to Prevail, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a Slaughter to Prevail song with. Like I agree with Josh
So
on
it's
it.
all
Like
the
there are a
things-
lot of songs on
it's
here that are
mainly-
mostly the band, and
Except
then
for Poppy. That Poppy was
and
the
then
only one
Baby
that was
Metal
more.
kind of just does their thing.
Everything else, it was just if you took them out because their vocals are just there's some chicks making some high pitched
Right.
sound. Ooh, because their metal is just metal like anybody else's metal, so it's not anything different. The only difference is they got that poppy.
They do some things
K-pop.
like they're so.
I like how brutal song 3 is. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Well, it's
probably
Slaughter
one
to
of the more-
Prevail. It's Alex
That's
Terrible.
all Slaughter.
I've never listened to Slaughter to
yeah,
Prevail.
it is
Like,
fucking.
Like
I
his
mean,
whole fucking thing. Is
That's his whole thing.
like
Yeah.
deep growls.
'cause
I
it is
fucking-
brutal, man. Like
It is.
it's one of the. It's probably the most brutal song on the album, and like y'all said, it sounds more like the band featuring Babymetal, and that's fine. I would like the even, where it's balanced out. It's even. Some songs are balanced out a little better
Right.
with the collabs, but yeah, I guess but I've never heard Slaughter to Prevail, but I could see where this feels more like a Slaughter to Prevail song.
Right.
With Babymetal featuring, which to me is still not even a problem. Like, I mean, with it sounding like another band, it breaks the monotony. It's like the whole album's still unpredictable.
Right. It's definitely like their third album.
Yeah, it's very much like
I can't believe this is their
Metal
fifth
Galaxy.
album.
I
That's
know.
insane. Like they 5 albums in already. It feels like
Right.
they just came out like 3-5 years ago, and now
Right.
they're like just dropping it like
It was like 10 years ago I first started hearing about this group.
right.
Fucking wild. After that is Con with Bloody Wood. Bloody Wood's awesome as shit.
That's another one that's.
It sounds.
It's pretty much.
Yeah,
If it wasn't them,
that's
it
the other
sounds
one.
like every other.
That's
Because
a
you
Bloody
got
Wood song.
you got your
that Bollywood new metal.
yeah,
sound.
you got the Bollywood new metal sound. Your fucking the new Delhi sound. Fucking
Right.
you got the new Delhi sound in there.
Just see doing this thing.
And them, and I love the vocals that the girls do. Mia metal, Sue metal, all them the vocals they do with the yeah. They do that. They do that. Indian kind of thing, the Hindi kind of thing, like the vocalizing. I don't know. It just sounds cool as shit. But then you get dude, I don't know his name from Bloody Wood, the rapper guy. You know what I mean? Like
Is that Tom Morello? Like, is that the guy that's on that? Because there's another song sounds almost like a Bloodywood song.
it does. The Tom Morello track does have Bloody Wood vibes, but those are more
Who's Tom
traditional.
Morello? I don't remember him.
Damn, Rage Against the Machine,
Rage
bro.
Against the Machine.
Damn.
I don't listen to Rage.
Dang.
How many times?
How
How
the
many
fuck?
times over the last 20
How the
years have you
fuck?
said?
The
have
Tommy
I-
Mark
how-
says
how-
fucking The commie Marxist who
I'm
loves
not a
capitalism.
Rage fan.
How
I
the
think
fuck?
I don't like their music.
How the fuck do you listen to new metal and
Not
claim to
know-
be a big new metal
because I
fan?
don't consider
And you don't
Rage
like
Against the Machine
fucking
new
Rage?
Yeah,
Rage
they're
Against
not-
the Machine is not new metal.
They're really not.
Bullshit. They was like the
They are-
beginning of it.
They
man.
are the
They was
rap
like the
metal,
fucking
but they're
beginning
not
of it.
new metal. There's
They
a
were
difference.
they were the genre before it had a name.
They were like grunge rap.
They were the genre before it
I
had a
don't
fucking
consider
name.
it. No, see,
they were doing it when there was
you don't
only
sound
like
like you
four
don't sound
bands.
like.
There was like 4 bands doing metal with hip hop vibes. They were just a little more rappy.
But it's not new metal. New metal is different. Is
Then
different.
what
from
is
what
different
Rage.
between Limp Bizkit and motherfucking Rage Against the Machine? Tell me the difference. Tell me the fucking difference.
Rage Against the Machine is all like lyrically, they're different.
Lyrically, yeah, they're different.
And well, no, you musically too. If you listen to, you can't get Limp Bizkit out of Rage Against the Machine. If you listen
You
to
can't.
Rage, I don't
But
like.
guess what? The
I don't like their
similarities are there.
political, like
Yeah,
stuff. I
yeah,
never
yeah.
liked.
They're hardcore political. Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't think that.
You want more fun. You want more
Something.
pissed off.
I like.
They're pissed off at something at least.
I like the emo new metal.
There
Okay.
you go. You'd rather
Mudvayne,
be,
Slipknot,
you'd rather
Korn.
be pissed at your parents or or the school bullies instead of pissed off at the government.
Right. I'm too young for Rage. Okay, that's what it
There you
is.
go.
I never liked Rage. Was before their time, before new metal's time, right? And I just never liked Rage Against the Machine. I think that a lot of their music just. I don't like the guy's vocals.
That shit is awesome.
Okay, to each their own.
Maybe
But-
post grunge hip hop.
It's right. It's not the same. New metal. You can't add Rage Against the Machine.
New
to
metal is an umbrella term because they're all those bands. You had a group that sounded the same over here. You had a group that sounded the same over here. You had a little more industrial over here.
Right.
You had a little more groovy over here. You had a little more rap over cool metal over here.
Well, that's why when it
But
started,
you can't add in
New
Rage
metal
Against the Machine
was-
as a new
Yes, you
metal.
can.
it
I don't
was
think
Slipknot,
you could put
Korn,
Rage-
System of a Down, Limp Bizkit. That was new metal.
Right.
It was still metal.
Mudvayne, Static X, when we get that more industrial
Orgy.
sound. Like those bands, right, but you can't throw Rage Against the Machine in that.
You can put them in there. You can drop them in there.
They're like a cousin of new metal.
They're really not like the beginners. They're like,
Or
they're the
then-
first.
They're
then-
post grunge.
Then since Rage
Post-grunge
came out
hip-hop.
first,
They're like
you
Vanilla
can
Ice
say-
if he went grunge. That's
Oh
what
my
Rage
You can say all the new metal is a cousin to Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against the
band.
Machine is like if you took Vanilla Ice
God damn. You're gonna
and
piss
Tool
off every.
and put them together. I just hate that. I don't like it. I don't like Rage
Slick
Against
man with the fire.
Like
Man, that shit's badass, man.
I don't like his vocals.
God.
I mean, because it is very jazzy.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
guitar
I
is
don't
very
know, it's
jazzy.
just like-
do, 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 do,
I just
do,
never
do,
liked
do,
it.
do, do. The timing on it
That
is
shit's
very
so
good.
good.
Ready for the game up! Ready to the game up! I sound like this when I talk to people. Fuck you! Fuck the government, man! I just don't like him. I don't like him. I don't. Come win it now! So that's his name? I don't fucking care. Because I don't like Rage Against the Machine. Come win it now! Bulls! Bulls over bitches! I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Look, that band came out in 1992, 93, right? When they started coming out?
Roughly.
Right. I was 7, 8 years old. I don't give a fuck
I was
about I
8
didn't
years
care
old
about
and
the damn
jamming
government.
that shit.
I didn't care about the
I
government.
didn't know it was about government until I was in my teens.
Yeah, but I mean, I just
I didn't
don't.
know what
I
they
never
were
liked
talking
it.
about.
By the time you knew it was about the government, he was a complete sellout who loves the government.
Yeah.
But he gets money. He don't give a crap.
I just don't like it.
I liked it, but I just didn't really give a crap about him.
So this video became longer because I had to like.
That was great. That was
You don't know who Tom Morello is.
I don't know
Even the people that hate him know who's Tom Morello is.
Okay, good for him.
But yeah, so Con really good collab with Bloody Wood, and I like the fact that they kind of, I guess, tit for tat. Babymetal is on the newest Bloody Wood album, which is a damn good album too. After that is I don't know
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Okay.
Kawaii means cute.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
in Japanese.
And it's a.
I
it's
like
a,
that because that's the rap. Like,
Yeah, the
that's
real
rap.
that is
happy,
the
very
And
happy.
so
that's
that
the
was
good
on their
one.
very
That's
first
real good.
album. They were,
Yeah, the little.
they were doing that
Yeah.
shit.
That's
Yeah,
the
Yo, get it. Get it.
So,
Be human.
Kawaii is awesome. I love the hip hop vibe, and it's one of the just Babymetal tracks.
that is the best. Just maybe the metal track on that album.
One of my favorites, yeah, because it's
I like
different, it's
Algorithm.
weird. Algoritm's
And
cool.
Algorithm is like
I like the.
what Josh likes to say. That's anime music, right?
No, it sounds like beginning like
It
a Dragon
sounds like
Ball
the
Z.
beginning of an anime track.
It's not saying it's a bad thing. But it's just it's
very
so generic.
right. Like you could
It's so
picture
generic.
the introduction to an anime
To
cartoon.
any anime.
Any
manga.
action anime, that's what the Algorithm
Yeah,
is.
it's like put that at the beginning of Hamtaro, and we're in for a goddamn ride.
right.
The Kawaii is the one I like because it's
It's
wholly
different.
them.
It's
It's them.
hip-hop,
It's their
it's-
style.
So I don't understand why they say like when. So the next song, right, is Sunset Kiss.
Sunset Kiss with Polyphia.
But it's not Polyphia. It's Tim Henson. That's all it is. See, I know his fucking name because that's like one of my favorite guitarists.
Tim Henson
That
is
dude is
badass.
fucking sick.
Tim
And-
Henson featured as Tim Henson on Metal Galaxy.
Right.
But they're featured as Polyphia on here, and I will say it does sound a lot like a Polyphia song.
It does.
I hear more Polyphia than just Tim Henson in it. To tell you the truth, like it sounds like your normal instrumental Polyphia shit.
With them singing.
Yeah, with the baby.
Yeah, I mean, I was a
singing.
fan. I like the song. You got to be a Polyphia fan. If you're not, a
Yeah,
Polyphia
and
fan, you're not
I
gonna like
am,
the
but
song.
there are another one that I haven't dove into. Like
It's 'cause it's instrumentals.
Tim Henson's a badass guitar player, and he does a lot of shit that I love. But there's other guitarists that I think are more interesting. Like Marcin, for one, is to me like top fucking notch motherfucker. And then the other guy, Andrea, whatever, with all the devil shit tattoos. You know, both of those guys play a lot of classical stuff, but it's wild. But it's like if Tim Henson wasn't as pretentious. Tim Henson has a ego
Oh yeah.
that is pretty hardcore, but the dude is a killer fucking player.
I like it. I want his guitar one day.
I would love the
That's
Tim
a beautiful.
Henson.
His
That Ibanez, yeah, that's a
he is
beautiful looking classical
such a pretty guitar.
But yeah, Sunset Kiss is cool. My Queen, I like it. Spirit Box, it gets a little weird, but yeah, it's another one where it's like, oh yeah, this is cool. The collab is cool. The song is awesome. I mean, what else can I really say? Like, I'm not too big on Spirit Box. I like them, but they haven't super impressed me yet.
I haven't liked much. Like I've listened to. I think I make it through like 3 or 4 songs into a Spirits Box album. I can't finish it because it bores me. It's not really.
Yeah, it's not super. It's not super unpredictable. It's you know what it's gonna do.
I mean, I hate to say any Spirit Box fans, but to me, they're the 5-finger death punch of female metal.
Ooh. Oh,
Overrated.
The gloves are
Very
off.
samey. Like now every song is the last song. I mean, to me, right? I'm just not a fan.
I could give them more credit than that, but I don't know much about. I guess since they're so in the forefront of the female led metal bands, but I get what you mean. But damn, those could be some fighting words
Speaking
to the
of
wrong
that,
person.
Not on this album, but they did just drop a kid or not them. Who we talking about? Babymetal just dropped a song with 5-finger.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want.
It's not good.
Oh, it's not good.
Well, it's 5-finger death punch the entire way, and then like a part with that sings. It's that chorus that 5-finger death punch does, but with Japanese female singers, like with Babymetal singers. So it's
I saw some comments on that.
It's not good.
Because yeah, I forgot they dropped it, but I did see a Facebook post about it, and there were comments, and they were pretty funny. One of them was like, "Oh yeah, this can suck 2 ways," shit like that. Oh yeah, put trash with garbage. So it was a lot of people just talk shit, and it's like I get the 5-finger death punch hate, but I don't listen to what I'm not into.
Yeah.
So I'd rather focus my energy pushing what I like as opposed to just talking about stuff I hate. But after that is Algorithm. It's another just Babymetal one, and yeah, it's like I like
It's an introduction
put
to
that.
anime.
Yeah, put that at the beginning of Hamtaro, man.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know any anime.
Dragon Ball
How do
Z,
you know you
Dragon
don't know
Ball
any
Z.
anime?
I'm
Hamtaro.
trying to go with the most
Dragon Ball
silliest
Z.
anime you could think of.
We'll make it more easy for you. Power Rangers.
Put it at the. Nah, Power Rangers already has like the
Go
theme song.
Power Rangers.
The original, it's really just a dubbed over. It's
Yeah,
actually
dubbed
an actual
over.
Japanese show that was dubbed
Intro.
over.
What is it? A kaiju? It's a kaiju show dubbed over with
Dubbed over with
Americans
American
filmed
scenes.
over
Right,
here.
yeah.
Which love the shit
But it
out
has
of
a
old
metal.
Power Rangers.
That song is a heavy metal
Yeah,
song.
man.
Right.
It's so good. But yeah, like no Hamtaro. I'm saying Hamtaro because like
That's the
I could.
It's the only one you know.
It's not the only one I
Okay, I
know.
was gonna say-
It's the silliest one I can think of. I'm like I could say Dragon Ball Z.
forgot about
It's
Hamtaro.
obvious to say Dragon Ball Z or even Yu-Gi-Oh. It's obvious to say that. You know.
12.
You're right.
Pokemon.
Put it.
Pokemon.
You gotta
Put it at
catch
the
'em all.
You
beginning.
gotta catch them all.
Put it at the. What is it? Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh.
We all remember that shit. See, no, now if you think about it, the Yu-Gi-Oh song is a
Cowboy Bebop. That was.
Put this at the beginning.
That was a cool
Put
song.
this at the beginning of Gundam.
right. so Yu-Gi-Oh is just a Japanese version of Bloodywood. Because he rap on it and everything in there.
Damn. See, I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
But the song.
I gotta check that out.
That's what it is.
But yeah, so after that we get a song called Metal with Tom Morello, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't hear a lot of Tom Morello.
No, it does not.
I thought it was a
Till the
Bloodywood.
end.
I saw the day. I was like, but it's like it doesn't sound like a Rage Against
It sounds like
the Machine.
Bloodywood. Like it has that same
that,
the-
but it's a little more of a traditional Japanese instrument that they're playing as
Right.
opposed to.
Now I do like the song, that part of the song where they have that more like when they start talking. And
Oh yeah.
like where she's like an old man or old woman bitching somebody out. I don't know what she's saying. She might be. Like I don't speak Japanese, but like I love that part of that song,
Yeah.
right? Where she's like, like she's just going off on somebody.
Yeah,
like, that's what it sounds like to me. Like
and then like
she's
the music cuts off, and then boom, now Tom Morello walks in the door.
Right.
It's like that's your cue for Tom Morello, because like I swear I don't hear him anywhere else. But then the last track, White Flame,
It's a Dragon Force
awesome
song.
as fuck. Exactly. It
That's a
reminds
Dragon
me.
Force song.
It
straight
reminds
up.
me of their song "Road to Resistance" that features Herman Lee.
Right.
And I'm like, man, it would have been cool if they'd have had
They did
Herman
a-
Lee to do this.
They
do
did
it
a
all.
lot of that style though on that album though too.
Yeah, that early,
Like,
the Metal Resistance, hardcore on the Dragon Force style with a few songs.
yeah, so
Um,
like Sabaton was on that one too. That was a good one.
mhm.
So yeah, but yeah, that
shit.
35 minutes of that,
But
and we made this video a lot longer than we thought it would be.
yeah, but it was funny. Making fun of
Fuck's Tom
Rage.
Morello. Fuck
Yeah,
the
they
Rage.
said, who the fuck is Tom Morello? I was like, what? This
I don't
man.
fucking remember. Like I don't know like singers unless I listen to them.
He ain't a singer. He's the guitar player.
Isn't he the who's the fucking
The
singer?
singer's Zach De La Rocha.
Fucking care. Like fuck him,
Fucking
man.
man. Tom Morello's just a killer guitar player, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you would have said Tremonti, I would have known who that. Like that should be somebody that needs to be on this fucking. I'm a big Tremonti fan. That man is
Who is
underrated.
Tremonti? Now we're-
Tremonti is the guitarist for Creed.
Okay.
The Alter Bridge.
Okay, yeah.
He has his own solo stuff, but that dude, he's also with
He's
Mike.
a very well-regarded guitarist.
I mean,
He's
he's
got
fucking
some good
phenomenal
shit.
as a guitarist, and
So I don't know his
underrated.
name, but yeah, I could agree.
Like Tremonti is
I
underrated.
only heard the first Alter Bridge album, and there were some songs on there where I was like, damn.
Oh
this
man,
is really fucking
he
good.
fucking like the newer album. Like they released an album a few years ago, a couple years ago. It was not too long ago, and it was phenomenal. And I follow Tremonti mainly. Like he has his own solo stuff where he sings and does his thing, but I follow him because he's like an awesome guitarist and he's underrated. Like when I found out he was in Creed, I was like, what the fuck? That's him. I was like, and then I went back to listen to Creed, right? Because you hear Scott Stapp. Everyone knows Scott Stapp, right? But you never really pay attention to
The guitar work in Creed was always cool. I always liked
right? But
the
it was
guitar
better once
work.
I figured that. I was like,
Yeah.
dang. I went back and
See,
listened
when
to
Alter Bridge come out, I knew that because Creed broke up and the other guys started Alter Bridge.
Right.
And
That's an underrated. That band, like when I was younger, I think I listened to their first album and
I'm
I
glad
liked
Scott got his shit together and that they're back together and
Right.
touring as Creed again. I'm glad.
Just because an alcoholic ruined the band.
it. Right.
Yeah.
He
That's
found
what it
God.
was.
He found God. That's what it was.
Well, he had already found God.
But yeah, like if you would have said like certain people, like I know certain people because I listen to them, but I don't listen to Rage Against the Machine because I don't like them. I hear their singles, right? But I'm honestly, you couldn't tell unless it's something that came on the radio. I would never listen to it. I've never listened
Pretty
to
much
it.
anybody thinks Tom Morello is Rage Against the Machine and vice versa. Even though he's not the guy. He's not
He's
the
the
main
one.
guy.
He's the one. He's like, oh, he's almost the face at this point.
Yeah.
Because
He's the controversial one of
Yeah,
the
he's
he's why he's the
super,
controversy.
I just see the
he's
pictures
super
of the
political
dude
as
with the
well,
fucking hair.
like Zach De La Rocha, but you don't hear a whole lot about Zach anymore. Once the group broke up, those guys with Tom Morello, they started. God damn it! What was the Chris Cornell band?
Audio Slave?
Audio Slave.
Audio Slave, yeah.
They all did Audio Slave together.
That's why Autoslave is good.
Mm-hmm.
I
Audio
love
Slave was
Audio
pretty
Slave.
good.
Really? Not the fact
Well,
that it has...
not all.
It wasn't as good as Soundgarden for
Yeah,
me,
no,
but
it's
like
fine.
for rock music in the
Can't
early
be- oh, never.
2000s, I like it a lot
Have
more.
you heard Interceptor? It was a one-off album that I'm terrible with names. What's the fucking dude from Soundgarden? Didn't say-
Chris Cornell?
Chris Cornell. He did a one-off album for it's called Interceptor. It sounds like a mix between Soundgarden and Audio Slave. Like it's
See,
the
I've
middle
heard
area.
that. I heard of that. I never.
I had it.
Or maybe I have
a-
listened to
I actually
some- I
had
have
the CD
his-
for it, but
I have his
Not a lot of
Morning
people remember it.
solo album.
because it was a one-off album. It kind of flew like in between the radar. Like I found it randomly at FYE, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "That's the dude from Soundgarden," because I was like 15. So I was like, "Shit, okay, it's actually good." I need to go back to it, but yeah,
Yeah, I
Interceptor.
can look that up. But that was Babymetal. I'm gonna give it a good solid 8. Because it's a step in the right direction. Based off of how I felt about the other one. I do think it's
gonna give it an ooh woo.
give it an ooh
It's alright.
But
I like
it's funny if you look at the titles of their albums. All right, my least favorite is called The Other One. But think about this. All right, you have Babymetal, Metal Resistance, Metal Galaxy, Metal Fourth, and The Other One.
That other one, yeah. Like,
The Other One.
Babymetal doing their own thing. I mean, it's
I would-
hard
yeah.
because like they're not one of those bands that would do that should do their own thing, right?
I
think every album should have collabs for like
At
that's
least a
just
few
how they are.
collabs, because like even Road to Resistance and Metal Galaxy had a few collabs, but it wasn't a full album full of collabs. It was a few collabs, but it was more metal, baby metal.
The third album,
Definitely, Metal Galaxy had a little.
Galaxy had a lot. Like
It had a few.
it had a good bit.
It
But
had
yeah,
a few. It wasn't like this.
I would say 7.5 to 8. I can't really say an 8 because I think like there's not enough. I mean, like I said, it's a 35-minute album, so there's like not enough to really like. Once you're in it, you're over it.
Wait, and I
You
think
can
that,
listen to it. It's an
I
easy
think that
listen.
I think that to me it being short helps it out.
I think it might be too short though.
I think it'd be too short if it was 30 minutes. 35 is fine. I can listen to most of it on my way to work, and then the rest of it during my first break, and then I can move on to something else.
I don't know. I like the 45-minute time frame.
That is a
that's a
sweet
sweet
spot. That is.
Yeah. I think a 45-minute time frame. If you're over 45 minutes, then you
Like
tend
maybe it could have benefited from like 2 extra songs.
right, like 40 to 45
Two
minute
of
time
their
frame.
songs.
Yeah, 2
Because
just straight.
You break it down, they only had like
We've only
maybe
got
4 on
3,
there.
right,
That's
we got
them.
And
3
they're
solo
gonna have a Japanese
Babymetal
release,
songs.
right? Probably a Japanese version is gonna have 2 extra songs they didn't put on.
Probably.
And then
2
we're not
extra
gonna get,
collabs that we don't get
you know,
over here in America.
That we don't get. So
But yeah, what about you, man? What would you rate it?
exactly.
1 burp and a fart.
I don't know, 7.5.
I think yeah.
I'm not a baby. I don't listen to baby metal that much because you take out the female singers and it's just any generic metal band that's really good.
I think that's why I like their collabs so much.
That's their whole shtick because they got this poppy.
See,
Japanese girl
that's another
sound
thing
to it.
that I would want them to go back to. I want
I
the
would
first
want-
album.
yeah,
I want the bubblegum
I like their
pop
tech.
metal.
I like their.
I would like the
hip-hop
bubblegum
tech
Japanese
come back.
bubblegum pop metal. Like
Yeah.
that's what I loved.
That was fun.
I
It was
wasn't a
different.
huge fan of what song was their first single, the Candy.
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
I wasn't like that song had to grow on me. Like I'm not like that was not the song I wanted to go to, but everything else on that album is phenomenal. And like that was an original. Like they didn't have a lot of. I think they had one collab on there.
Maybe. I can't even
if I remember.
If
But that's what I
anything,
want them
it
to
would
go
have
back.
been one.
Go back to that that dance on stage, fucking bubblegum pop sound. Throw some rap beats in there. Like I was a huge fan of that. Like
That
they
was
were
cool.
rapping
It was
a little bit to it. And,
Yo, are you ready to move?
right, and that was fun. That was a change up to like the entire album. Right, was kind of all over the place. And I think that's what I think. If when they come out with their 6th album, I'm hoping. Like I get they've grown up and like they're all like in their 20s now or whatever, and like one of them's not in there because
Yeah, I think on Metal
sick
Galaxy,
or something for a while.
one of them had to quit, and they just hired a new lady, a replacement lady.
Right, and they're all in their 20s now. And I get it, like maturity, but I want the bubblegum pop Babymetal.
I
want them
think
to
the
be different
last
again.
bubblegum song they really dropped was I think it was Elevator on Metal Galaxy.
Right.
That was like the only one that was like that. But yeah, I would like a few more of those because those are just super fun. Like they're different, they're fun. It's you know, drive down the road, listen to that, you know, and get weird looks from people that just don't understand.
So average is 7.5 because me and Josh.
Yeah, average 7.5. I'd go for an 8 just because it impressed me a lot more than the other one. And it gave me what I wanted and introduced me to some really cool motherfuckers.
I mean, 'cause it's a good album.
Yeah.
All the songs good, but it's just
If you want something
it's
heavy,
90% not them.
You're missing
It's
out.
everyone else.
Yeah, you're missing out though if you don't listen to Slaughter to Prevail
Yeah, I'm gonna have
as a
to.
full album.
Dude,
if
dive
you,
on
if you
in.
want that heaviness.
And if you just want to get into it, they do fucking the Doom soundtrack also.
Oh, okay.
And it's fucking badass.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It is pretty badass. When he
He puts vocals to it. So
Yeah,
it's
he puts vocals
It's
to the
really because
fucking-
it's all an instrumental video game album. But yeah, no, he does.
Rip
He
and
does
Tear.
covers.
Rip and Tear is really good.
Alex Terrible does like he does random covers, so it's like really like heavy fucking random covers.
Random,
Like just
matter of
random. He has a
yeah.
YouTube channel. That he does he just does vocals. He adds his vocals to like just random. I can't remember. I can't give you an example. It's just random songs that,
So I know
that
you've
should
seen
not
how he
have
looks, right?
a death metal vocal
The
to it.
masks he wears.
Maybe not.
Oh my god, dude, they're fucking amazing masks. He had his own factory that made those for him.
But we're gonna see you guys next with the new ICP album.
That one's gonna be a little bit longer.
Yeah. I'm ready to rant.